And then this is what he said, and I was like, no, don't say that.
And then, oh,
Hey,
you came back.
yay! Nicole and Emily here.
So we're gonna talk today about
Big fat rejections.
rejections.
And if you stay to the end, we're gonna give you real life rejections that we've received.
That we now own
Yes.
as part of our writer's repertoire.
Emily, what are you wearing today?
What am I wearing today? I am wearing a Redfish Lake Lodge t-shirt straight from Redfish Lake Lodge in Stanley, Idaho. Probably one of my favorite places on the planet, actually. So Redfish Lake is a glacier lake. It is one of those places you go and you look at it and you think to yourself, I've seen a picture of this before. And you have to decide if you're looking at the picture or the real life. It's that great. So.
And the biggest question I think me and everyone out there is asking is, are there red fish in Redfish Lake?
Indeed there are.
Oh! Well,
There
that's
are
exciting.
sockeye salmon and they are
Red.
reddish.
But not red because of blood. Thanks for asking.
Oh, what are you
Oh! I am wearing a Zion shirt. It's in Utah.
Just for those of you who are not from Utah, everyone else in the whole world calls it Zion. But we will help you with a little Utah ease. It is Zion National Park.
Zion.
Zion.
Zion, Zion, lovely Zion. That's a song. Look it up.
The hikes, Angel's Landing. Maybe you've heard of Angel's Landing. That's a fun one.
Let's talk about rejections.
So here's the thing. There are some words that you're going to hear as a writer.
Naysaying words. Naysaying
It doesn't
words.
matter if it's like, no thank you, nuh-uh.
You're just not good enough.
Yeah, you're just not a good fit.
Ooh, I don't like your dialogue.
I just didn't connect with the story.
The setting was nice, but the voice wasn't great.
It doesn't matter how nicely it's put, it hurts.
Yeah, it does hurt, especially your first one. I'm pretty sure we both kind of went to our own rooms and sobbed for a little bit. And then we're like, all right, do we want to keep doing this? And yes, 12 years later, we still are.
And yes, let us show you.
Oh, our binder full of rejections. It's just not a good fit. We named that because we've heard it a lot.
Yeah, it's a popular phrase that agents use. It's their nice way of saying big fat no. Big fat no.
And whether nice or not, it hurts.
It just
so
means
bad.
no. Like it's no. Like you, we're done here. End of the road, turn around, detour, U-turn, whatever. So today, as promised, we are going to share with you some of our very own rejection letters. We've received these via email. They're real. And then we have included our interpretation of what we think the agent was actually saying.
And I'm pretty sure we're spot on with that. Just you wait and see. What we have here is a real life rejection letter from Agent We Don't Like Your Work. Dear Emily Cox and Nicole Allen, thank you for sending me two truths. After a review of your query and sample pages, I found I just did not connect with your work. And this will have to be a pass for me. Keep in mind that publishing is a subjective industry, and what may not work for me may be exactly what another agent is looking for. Thank you so much for the opportunity of reviewing your query, and I wish you the best of luck in your writing career.
I just didn't connect enough with your work, and this will be a pass for me. To the trash, to never be seen again. Empty recycle bin.
You would think that would hurt.
But we've been passed up. This is not the first time. This is probably the
372nd time. And you know, it's
Pass
like when
up.
we were in elementary school and we were picking for dodgeball, and we were the last ones to be picked. We've been passed before.
We've been working on rejection. We've been working on dealing with rejection since we were young. This is an actual rejection letter we received after submitting our work to Agent I Don't Have Time for You. Dear author, many thanks for the email regarding your manuscript, which I'm declining with my regrets. Given the demands of running a full-service agency and continuing to best represent my current clients, I must make difficult decisions every day regarding what new projects I can sign. I appreciate your thinking of me and wish you the best of luck in your search for representation.
Rejection letters, my favorite. Dear authors, ooh, 2 rejections, killing 2 souls in 1 letter. Ooh.
I like my people, you're not in my inner circle.
I like my people, you're not my people.
So here's your inner circle of closest friends. I've got some clients there. Here's an outer circle. They're all right. They may be clients too. But you are in the 5th circle out. And unfortunately, I got no time for you.
So basically, she has people she likes and she has people she doesn't.
And she's
we
super
are on that, she doesn't.
busy. She is so busy right now.
Yeah. She has time for the people she likes and not time for the people she doesn't. So I get it.
I get it. You know what? You do not want to be in a relationship with someone who's not going to love you. And we'll get into that in another.
Yeah, that's a future video.
Yeah. This episode is brought to you by Doc's Bowls. Doc, you can't buy it. That's his new slogan. This one has a very unique grain. Look at this beautiful bowl right here. We actually asked Doc if he'd come in and actually do a little bit of a cameo. Still hoping on that, because then he can tell us about how exactly he uses the lathe to make this. But he said no.
You know what Doc did? Rejected us.
And you know what? Here we are again, still trying. Doc Bowles, still can't buy this. This is an actual rejection letter we received after submitting our work to literary agent I'll Be Rooting for You. Dear Emily Cox and Nicole Allen, it may not seem this way, but saying no is tough for me. I'm sure hearing it is tough for you. But it's really important for me to fall in love with a project, and that just did not happen in this case. Please know that I really appreciate your patience during this process, and I truly wish you the best of luck in finding the right agent. I'll be rooting for you.
I really appreciate your patience during this process, and I truly wish you the best of luck in finding the right agent. I'll be rooting for you to never write anything ever again.
Rooting for us from very, very, very far away. I'm not sure they know how to root.
Speaking of roots, I told you that. Yeah, that's rough. I mean, it's hard because that one was actually pretty polite. Like, this may be hard for me to say, but it probably wasn't that hard.
It was as hard as clicking send. Yep, that's as hard as it got. So.
It was, yes.
No, but really, some agents are very polite, and you can tell they genuinely don't like saying no and knowing that they're crushing people's dreams.
Right.
But there are others who just aren't as
nice. Nice.
aren't as
nice. Totally done this as a form letter, and it could have been, but at least it didn't feel like a form letter.
Yeah, I like when agents put at least a little bit of empathy in their rejections, but it still means no.
Yeah.
This is an actual rejection letter we received after submitting our work to agent I Don't Like the Way You Talk. Thank you for sending your sweet novel and your patience while awaiting a response. I like the idea, but I didn't click with the writing, especially the dialogue. So I didn't get close enough to the story to be the right agent for you. But I appreciate the chance and wish you the best on your search.
I didn't click with the writing, especially the dialogue, so I didn't get close enough to the story. And now I can't get far enough away. Like the cosmic dust particles drifting aimlessly through the void of a benevolent black hole. Oh, that's good. That's good. I would have signed that. Rejection.
Okay, so this was a rough one.
So basically, this is bad. No.
Oh man, I liked your idea, but I didn't like your writing.
I liked your idea. I wish someone else had written it.
Yeah. I liked your idea if you go and change the entire premise and then have a ghostwriter.
Yeah, hire a ghostwriter. Then we'll talk.
That was hard. That was like, but it was like, oh, aren't you sweet?
It's like, bless your heart. Bless your
little
heart.
things. How cute are you?
But fabulous idea. Fabulous idea.
Great idea.
Now, get. Go on, get.
You get.
Go on, get.
So why does rejection hurt so bad?
No, I've been asking that since kindergarten, since Ricky Aguilar didn't like me back.
Oh, Ricky, this one's for you.
I know. If you're out there, you missed this.
It is like your entire soul is put into something you love desperately, and you just want someone else to feel the same way about it.
Yeah.
And when they don't, it hurts. What we've learned over the many 375 plus rejections that we received is that we can't let it get us down because we love to write.
Yes. And here's the other thing. You really have two options when you get a rejection, right? Like you can either say, I'm a horrible person. You can take it to that, like, I'm a horrible writer. I'm a horrible person. I'm done.
No one's
Or,
ever gonna like me.
Yeah. Like, no, I'm never, like, my writing is as bad as they say it is. So you can either believe people that you've never met, right? Or you can look at it as, and this is kind of how we've started looking at it, okay, that agent is not going to work for us. Like, this is not a good fit for us. Like, we weren't a good fit for them. They're not a good fit for us. So this is a mutual breakup kind of situation, which is always...
And then that kind of takes the pressure off, and it also takes the power back to us, and we can decide that, are we going to, like, never write again, or are we going to keep on doing the things that we love?
When we first started writing and we were submitting manuscripts, admittedly, they were not great.
No.
They were not great. And so that's where...
Rubbish.
That's where the bulk of our rejection letters have come from, is like our early learning years. And so what those rejections taught me was that we needed some work. We needed some time. We needed to focus on different things that we were hearing in these rejection letters. So we did it.
Yeah. We're here still learning and growing together, and we're not, it doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt anymore to get a rejection letter. So where are we at now? We have our manuscript with a publishing house right now, and we're waiting to hear back. We're really excited about what could happen, but even if it's a no, and even if this publisher doesn't want us, then that's okay. We're just gonna keep on going and doing what we love.
Because we love it.
We do.
And we've had so many close calls as far as like getting it. I mean, we've had an agent, you've heard that story. We've had a publishing contract, you've heard that story. And we've had a couple of other really close encounters with being published. So we're still here. Resilience, persistence, patience, we've learned all of those things. And I'm actually kind of glad about it.
Oh, totally. Oh, when we had our publishing deal, if we actually published that book, that version of that book, I think we'd be so sad. Because now the book that we have out right now, it's the same book, but we've gone and revised it, like intensely revised it, and so much better than it was before. So grateful for that time that we had to make it better, so that now if this publishing house wants us and we end up working with them and publishing this book, we'll be very proud of what we did. So keep going.
So if you want to be a writer, be a writer.
Yeah.
If you want to get published, go get published. It might take years. Who knows? But go do it. It will happen. Keep writing. You will get published.
Never, ever, ever give up.
Ever.